Greetings, sound waves. Welcome back to Disenthrall. I am Patrick Smith. Right off the bat, let me tell you, this video is not going to be the normal risky freedom, philosophy, ethics, and activism channel that you're used to on this channel. Today we're going to be talking to the people that are trying to build do-it-yourself whisper rooms or sound booths for the purposes of audio recording, either instrumentation or voiceover work, audiobooks, things like that. And so my intention with this video is to sort of continue the conversation that I think Mike Delgadio with the Booth Junkie and the Booth Junkie channel, if you follow a lot of voiceover work and voice acting work, you've undoubtedly heard of the Booth Junkie. And so he, not too long ago, built his own DIY in his house whisper room, soundproof, sound protected room. He constructed a frame out of wood and he, put up the insulation himself and he set up the lights and all that stuff. And he inspired me to do the same because I've been struggling with the couple audiobooks that I've recorded to have a good solution for quiet space, with a sound treated space. And I thought it was just high time, thanks to our very generous supporters at Disenthrall, who have made a good portion of this financially feasible right now to support the audiobooks and the things that we're going to be using this for. I'm going to introduce you to, this is going to be like day one or version one or step one of the project. I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how I think I've improved upon Mike Delgadio's series on his I'm calling it Whisper Room, but that's a brand name. So we'll just call it a sound booth and go from there. So the first thing is I think Mike describes himself as very much not a carpenter. Well, I'm even less of a carpenter than Mike Delgadio. And so my solution for that, to save a massive amount of time and effort and sweat and blood and sawing and all that stuff, was to purchase a outdoor shed and then use it indoors for the sound booth. Let me show you. You can kind of see it here. It's a little bit large in the room. I'll get you a better angle on it over here. So this is a 7x7 outdoor shed. You can get at Home Depot for $650. $650. Now, granted, as an outdoor shed, this is not the best one. It's not waterproof. I wouldn't trust anything that I really cared about inside of it outdoors. It's plastic. Here, let me show you. It's basically double-walled plastic, with ribs to kind of give it rigidity, like you see here on the inside of the door. But look, guys, this is a 7x7 room that I was able to assemble following these instructions in about 2 hours. Done. No sawing, no wood dust, no bleeding hands, no lugging up, heavy pieces of particle board upstairs like he had to do. Literally, and you can see even the exact model I bought here from Home Depot. This is the Suncast Vista Storage Shed, BMS 7702, $650, 7 foot by 7 foot interior. Not terribly tall. So if you have it's reasonably tall, but it certainly would fit in the room I was going to put it in. And so right off the bat, guys, we have a room built. Now, the next step is once you built this little room for $650, easy peasy, no problems, is you insulate it. Now, you can buy this insanely expensive soundproofing insulation off Amazon for $50 plus $50 shipping per 3x5 foot square, or you can go to Home Depot and buy a package of this Thermafiber Fire and Sound Guard. This is called Mineral Wool. It's $45 for 10 sheets of probably like 1 foot by, let's call it 4 or 5 foot. 10 sheets of this, right? $45. It's probably going to take me a total of maybe 9 packages of that to double layer this room. So right now we have the first layer in, and this is why I wanted to record part 1 of this video before I go any further, because I wanted to show you how I'm attaching this stuff to the walls. So rather than like spraying or anything really insane, and I'm hoping that the internet will have a better solution for this than for future people, but what I've done, as you can see here, 2 little holes every so often, about every, the width of one, about the width of one sheet. And I'll show you on the inside. So I ran the sheets, and and even with one layer, you can really tell the difference in quality of my voice, even with the door open and the final wall not even complete yet. But so I'm super excited. It's sounding great so far. And I don't even have the carpeting in yet. Okay, so each horizontal piece, as you can see here, has 1, 2, 3, 4 vertically running wires. So the wires are quite like this really cheap 24 gauge, 250 foot steel galvanized wire. It even comes with a clip. Now it tangles really easy, so watch out for that, but that's $5. And the whole project's probably only going to need maybe 3 spools. So each horizontal strip of insulation, I tied off 3 wires at the bottom, and I ran them up, drilled 2 holes through the wall, ran it in and out of the wall, went up another level, all the way up, across the center, over the top, and back down the other side. Like, as easy as that. That's all that's holding it up, and I mean, it's solid. It's not going anywhere at all, guys. And then I did the back wall, same way, easy enough. Really, really easy. And that was the first layer. That is literally it. The hardest part was kind of working with a second person on the outside so that when I fed the wire out through the wall, they were able to turn around and feed the wire right back to me. Insulating this whole thing, the first layer, was like 5 hours, and that was probably because I didn't really know what I was doing yet. So this next layer, man, you can really tell the difference in my voice when we just walk inside here. Like, here we are over here next to the wall. Oh, the sound is going to be so amazing. All right, so I just wanted to give you a really quick part 1 video of what I'm working on here, to kind of show the supporters what they're helping us get ready to produce, the kind of stuff that we're going to be producing with this room, as well as to show other people looking to learn how to do their own DIY sound booths in their house. The last thing I'll say is that this Suncast brand shed, this was a 7x7, $650. They had a $550 one that was 7x4. So if you even need a smaller one, which for a lot of people that would work. I'm a large guy, so I wanted elbow room in here, but that would totally work. 7x4 by probably 7.5 foot tall. I don't know. You can look up the dimensions, but I found this to be an awesome DIY solution. No wood, no cutting. Like, you literally just buy this thing and assemble it like an IKEA piece of furniture, and then you wire up the insulation to the walls. The next step is I'm going to go around and add a second layer, and that's it. Probably cloth cover it just to keep the particles at bay. But this wool is way less abrasive and irritating than fiberglass insulation. So, you wash your hands afterwards and you're done. Definitely when you're working over your head, wear eye protection and mouth protection, because it will get in your lungs and eyes, and that's not good because it's still kind of insulation-y, which is not healthy. So definitely, protect your instrument and your eyes. But I just wanted to get this out there as a quick part 1 video for what I'm doing. When you see me next, the second layer will be done. I'll probably be just about done with this project, and I will kind of give you the full rundown and any lessons learned for anybody watching. So if you want to catch part 2 of this video, if you've never seen this channel before, we do voluntarism, we do ethics, we do philosophy, we do street activism, where we go and we feed the homeless, even when it's illegal to do so. We do all sorts of interesting stuff on this channel. And I want to kind of give back to the sort of global wisdom stream on DIY sound booths. I really think that having this shed thing solves so many problems of actually having to build the structure, especially if you're not a carpenter. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you benefit from it. Let me know in the comments if you do. If you're a new person that's never seen the channel before, great. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you see part 2 when it's done, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, guys.